What's poppin', my people? You already know what this is. It's on the Lockout. Today we got a nice episode going on. I'm going to take you way back since everybody's talking about gang this, gang that, to where it all started. Before these Rikers Island groups or what have you, with all respects to everybody. Growing up, me in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, I come from an area in a neighborhood where there was a lot of motorcycle clubs, MC jackets, with all respects to anybody on what you call it or called it or still do. I'm explaining it from what I know. I was never involved in none of that, but was around a lot of them, right? But one in particular that stands out to me when I was coming up and I was getting a little money on 49th Street between 5th and 4th Avenue. We used to go through the whole 49. At one time, I was getting money, getting my little hustle on 5th and 6th also. Shout out to Mario and everybody that was up there. But one person that came across to me that I never forgot, and I see here and there still, like my friends will post things of him. I seen Keg Rob post something. Is Demon. Yeah, I said it. Demon. The president of the assassinators. Now, this is not no dry snitching or nothing. We don't do that. This is public information and it's a paying homage. It's not a disrespect. I don't do those. But Demon is a very known guy. And if you say otherwise, you're just hating. So let me tell you, and let me show you more or less, right? This, boom, is the assassinators. The colors, the MC jacket. Coming up, this man in our neighborhood was one of the most feared dudes. I don't care who you was, bro. Until today, up to today, if people mention Demon and somebody be like, who's that? Like, a lot of new dudes will be like, they don't know what's popping. They don't know who's who or what have you, right? Bam! This is where it gets goody. A dude will be like, my dude, that's Demon. You crazy? Son is a kid. You understand what I'm saying? He put that work in. It went Demon, then so on, then so on. This is like the super crack era. Boom! Explosion in your face. We were all selling hard. I was a super youngin', a true Demon story. This is where I'm getting at. Mind you, not only Demon, and this is with all respects to everybody because this is public information. You can Google it, right? But before we get into all that, it's going to get crazy. I just want to shout these people out, which is classic New York City StreetGangs.com. That's where the whole story is listed up there of the assassinators. Just because I don't know how people feel, about. But Demon was, and I still consider him my guy. A dude that I came across and was nothing but a good dude to me. But check what happened one day. This is how I met Demon. So what I was going to say is there's females involved in this. And my bad to the people. Some people passed away. I don't know that. Rest in peace if they have. This is never intended to be no disrespect. I love my hood. Sunset Park. That shit was gangland for real. From the assassinators to the 69ers, the president lived on my block where I grew up, was born and raised at. Rest in peace to him, Tony the Tiger. Shout out to Sock, Bernie, everybody. You already know. So, to the dirty ones, to the Bayoks, to so on, is out there. So, shout out to Randy. You already know. So anyway, with that being said, the assassinators, Demon. One day, Demon pops up on 49th Street. Now, I don't know and I wound up going to Rikers Island. I got locked up. And Demon was definitely coming to get me from Rikers. But always a girl messed up the whole thing. Here it goes. Check it out. That's what Demon told me. Shout out to Demon. So anyway, Demon was super well known. So I think Demon had just came home or something, or he was tired of the situation. We on 49th Street. I just so happened to be super young and start living with my aunt that she had rented an apartment there on the first floor out of nowhere. Boom. So I start hanging out on 49th Street. Now I want to sell crack on 49th Street. It's money, it's lit, right? Demon pops up. So I see Demon walking down the block. I don't know him at this point at all. I seen him, but or heard of him, but it wasn't like we never had convo. I just heard like a lot of stories. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody something. You heard facts. But this is all past tense. So to the anybody that's watching, this is statute of limitation. Came and went. So you already know. Check this out. Demon, right? He walks down the block. If I'm not mistaken, the dude's name he was walking with was Black Rob, a dude from Coney Island, right? Demon is known in a lot of places, bro. This is a dude that started something powerful, real powerful, that's still around as the assassinators. So you got to give him his props. A lot of people don't talk about these people because you don't know. You know nowadays, and no disrespect, is Blood King, Folk, Vice Lord. But before that was a lot of this. Facts. So Demon, they say, yo, Demon's coming down the block. I'm like, what? So he comes in the building and he starts asking people. This is a true story. I swear to God, I don't even know if he remembers this, bro. Look at what happened with me. So Demon is asking everybody, who you selling for? Dudes is responding like, I'm selling for so-and-so. Smack! Demon smack. Thundercats out this dude. Like, blue! Who that? I'm like, holy shit! What the fuck? So I'm like, oh, son smacked the shit out of him. But in my head, I'm like, yo, boy, you can't let this dude smack you like that, right? But bro, I'm super young. I'm selling crack. I got a shitload full of money. Mad crack in my pocket. I think I had like gold tops or something, yellow tops. And he was asking what color tops you had. So I explained to him. And he was like, who you selling for? And I think I said myself, or I think I had my own little work at that time. Well, I don't know if it was for this dude named Landy that used to be around my way. Official dude, good dude too. We had our little that though, but he's a good dude, bro. I think it was for him. But anyway, it was. And he didn't do nothing to me. He was like, all right, be good, shorty. And he left. He said, something about you. I like this kid. That's exactly what he said. After that, I got to know him, met up with him. And it was like a crazy thing. One thing I remember about Demon, that day I felt like, oh, buddy, thanks a lot, buddy. Yeah, sure, Demon. And when he left, he was like, hey, Warpath. I said, what, Demon? He said, you want a job? Yeah, man, Demon, what? Be here in the morning. Nah, I only playing. That's the movie. Let's get it. Yo, what movie's that? Leave it in the comments if you remember. Yo, so anyway, I did wind up getting a job anyway with Demon, but it didn't go like that. So this is what happened. Demon had a candy store and all that, if everybody remember that. And it was cool. And I used to go down there and every day. I found it amazing. Like I lived on 44th Street and 4th Avenue. And they opened up a candy store on 3rd Avenue. But I started running 3rd Avenue like hard. Because on 3rd Avenue and Sunset Park, it was like the super hostro. Like everybody was down there, right? And the assassinators was all over 3rd Avenue. It's a fact. But these were the days like when my boys, Frankie and them, were on 45th Street and 3rd Avenue when it was lit, right? Even when the older Frankie, rest in peace, my boy's pops that was out there putting it in. Mad respect to Frankie, facts to the OG, the father. And he showed this love from kids, bro. When we didn't have bread, he would give you bread. Don't matter what anybody, man, I don't care what nobody said. The little hairs I got stand up, bro. It's a fact. So it goes back that far. So I was on 3rd Avenue even with around that time with Frankie's family and when the younger one, Frankie. So actually that's why I was hanging around with Frankie. And then Demon had with the son. and going down there and seeing them chilling, coming up. And Demon opened up a candy store on 3rd Avenue and 46, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, bro, this dude had a crazy, you're not gonna believe this, bro. Demon had the biggest, like, snake python, I think, that I ever seen in my life, bro. Facts. I seen some bigger ones, like in TV and type shit like that, but not in person. And it was in the window, and he would like throw a rabbit in there, some shit, boop, and be here at 6 o'clock. Watch the snake eat the rabbit, and it was drawing people into the store. And I was doing a lot of bad things at that time, right? So I was getting a hold of a lot of candy, bro. And Demon had a candy store. And if I'm not mistaken, I used to take the taffies down there and sell them to Demon. And he's like, yo, where you getting all this shit from? And that's another thing. I don't want to talk about that because that has something to do with like super other shit, right? I'm trying to count the statute of limitations shit. Facts. So anyway, nah, it's just best past statute of limitations. So sorry, guy. So anyway, yeah, because you never know, these guys are bugged out, right? They can't see nobody trying to do something good for themselves. So anyway, Demon, right? It was crazy because everybody used to go down there. I remember, like, to watch the snake eat the fucking chicken, rabbit, whatever Demon felt like giving it, I guess, right? But one thing about Demon, I remember when the kings and everything started getting deep in the street, like blowing up, Demon was like, yo, what's up with all that finger shit, bro? Y'all down with that finger shit? And he always used to ask, yo, you down with that finger shit? But I'm not mistaken, Demon, somebody told me that Demon, correct me if I'm wrong, was one of the first ones up north in the prison that they would have some shit that they used to go like this, and it's something like FEB, fib, something like that, fib. It's fuck everybody. You heard? Facts. So they used to be running around going like this. I wasn't there, but he used to tell me this because he was tight. Like, bro, you a cool nigga, you a good and all that, but you be coming over here with all them finger niggas and all that. He wasn't with it. You know what I'm saying? He's the assassinators or nothing, and you have to respect that. But one thing about Demon was that he tried to like pick me up from the streets. Like, he was like, bro, you're a good dude. You just got to stop robbing people. He always used to tell me that, and whatever you're trying to do right here, it doesn't mix. You know what I'm saying? And he used to tell me, like, yo, you got a lot of beef for a young dude, bro. And I got locked up. So when I got locked up for hustling and I went to Rikers Island, Demon was going to come and get me. So now you always got this knucklehead ass girl that you're with, right? That she starts talking and she thinks she's looking out for you, but she's not, technically. So Demon is like, yeah, I'm gonna bail him out. You know, it was only like a few thousand. That was nothing at that time to Demon, to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't in the streets to be able to get my hand on it. But Demon was such a good dude that a lot of people, even if he didn't even deal with you for that long, a lot of people were like, bro, he's not going to get you out. That I was in Rikers Island with, and I was like, bro, you be surprised, bro. So the only reason that didn't happen, and I found out after I spoke to Demon and all that, I went right to Demon, boom, like, yo, what happened? He told me, bro, I was in a boy out. This girl started coming. I'm telling her, let's go. But she was nutty like that. She told Demon, yo, yeah, when he comes out, he's just going to go to Puerto Rico. You know, as soon as he comes out, like 2 days later, he'll just go to Puerto Rico and disappear. Yo, what are you saying, bro? Like, you're bugging? You're just blowing my whole shit up. The guy's trying to get me out. Which part of the fucking conversation you don't understand, huh? Out, or he's getting me out with his brother. So anybody that you tell when this guy comes out, he's gonna take Flizzle, the person is gonna be like, nah, I ain't doing all that shit, B. Signatures, bail, going all out for this dude to run. You know, even though money was coming quick at that time, you gotta understand that you're dealing with somebody too. Like it wasn't like Demon was around me for centuries, and I understood that. But when I came home, he did look out. You understand? It wasn't like a thing like, yo, you home, that's it, so what? Like what you need, boom, come on, let's go. Get in the car, boom. You know what I'm saying? It was normal. Like nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I remember about Demon, bro, that he was smacking Thundercats out of dudes when he got to 49th Street, bro. Dudes was paying my bad, son. The dude that got smacked, that I'm telling the story, I didn't say your name, Poppy. So we good. You heard? Ah! Nah, but I didn't. It's never funny, bro, because I done that, been there. I took a lot of L's. I keep it 100. I said it before. You heard? I've been jumped, hit with a bat. I was put in like 5, 6 comas. I was in 6 comas, but put in them like by somebody else, it was a few of them, bro. The rest of them, it was just some other wild shit. You heard? Like, not because people bust at me or beat me up or nothing like that. But I took L's. You know, I know how to take L's to convert them into W's all the time. If you're in the street doing street shit's gonna happen. You heard? Facts. These dudes kill me when nothing never happened to you. I am, Poppy. You're a Superman. This nigga, all he needs is a cape, you heard? Yo, shout out to Demon, though, and the Assassinators, bro. Leave in the comments if you ever heard of the Assassinators and what you know about street gangs, like real gangs, motorcycle gangs, MC clubs, any of that. Have you ever been involved in any? Is there any around your way? Maybe we could get into this conversation because I see a lot of people doing interviews on gang, right? But there's a whole other world out there of gang that is public information that set the trend for a lot of gangs. The only thing in Rikers Island, I give props to the ones that were there first. And we all know who that was. Right? I don't gotta say it. And not because I was involved in it, but it's just a fact. It was Kings that was there first when it came to bandanas, colors, and beads. Oh, well, I can't say because before that, I'm pretty sure that the assassinators and all of them were getting locked up, coming through with bandanas and all that. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about when the ones that everybody's talking about now, like our generation. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, it's not like I'm super young, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Demon. Then you know I've been around, but I was around at a super early age in my neighborhood. Even when there was dudes like Palo Viejo and them walking around my neighborhood. Leave in the comments if you know them. And rest in peace to him, bro. And shout out to his whole family. Shout out to Coco, to everybody. Love, you already know, man. And that's what I remember about Demon, bro. And I remember because the other day I was watching, you know, I'm snooping around. You know how I'm not the only one that do it. You do it too. Stop it. So I'm looking at my boys, and I wasn't snooping around. I'm looking at my boys that was from our neighborhood, which is Keg, right? Rob. And I seen Rob, Demon, a few dudes from 52nd Street, Trek, a few dudes, bro. And I'm like, oh shit, they were together on this day, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn, they look like they're having fun, man. That's what's up, man. Like a lot of dudes are not supposed to be here today. Even one being Demon. You know how many people were hating on Demon? Power's a motherfucker, bro. Like this dude was driving around my neighborhood before I even thought about having a car with BMWs. You know that they look like something. You know, I'm sitting in the cars all oak, wooded out. I'm like, damn, B, I need this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it felt good to just be sitting there. As you know what I'm saying, as a shotgun, like a scrub. What's the song that's I forgot the song. Leave in the comments if you remember. If you riding on the passenger side of you just scrub some shit like that. So I think some female sings it. But whatever. And I wanted that, man. And I seen, but one thing about Demon that I think that he was always into his family. You know what I'm saying? He always was around his family. He took care of his family. You know, and again, like I say, man, this is just paying homage to Demon and the Assassinators, man. And they played an important part of me growing up in my life because in my neighborhood, these are the people that were around us and these are the people that had an influence on us. Dumb, La Familia, I said the dirty ones, Turbis 8, MOD with Chip, Bobby. These are gangs, real gangs. LM with Spade and all of them. 49th Street and 4th Avenue, Julio, Carlos, Little Man, right? Um, even the girls, bro, Neka, Negri, like these people were from my neighborhood, like gang shit. Like everybody had their own little shit going on, right? And leave in the comments if your neighborhood was like that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was trying to get and survive back then. And to see a lot of people growing what people are doing nowadays is just awesome to me. And I pray for the ones that couldn't be here and the ones that are not here. And for those that got locked up, you know, and their blue trial and no longer could be with us, right? Because it could happen to anybody. I could be talking here today and tomorrow something crazy happens and you be up top doing 30 years. We just gotta think, man. But me myself, you know, I'm sometimes I act impulsively, so I'm still working with that myself to be real, you know. But yeah, those are my memories that I had of Demon, and I have a whole bunch of more memories. But right now, as I started talking, I started going into a different flow and like up my whole flow of being hyped with the video. Like I started getting a little sad, like thinking, right, like I'm thinking of my whole childhood flashing right before my eyes. Like I'm picturing 49th Street. I'm picturing the people I'm talking about, you know, and everything. So shout out to everybody. Oh, I remember the times where Carmencita was around. Demon 2 on 49th Street, 5th and 6th. Everybody, it was lit over that way, man. You know, that's when 49th Street was popping, when 49 was 49. No disrespect to whoever's there now. You already know, Papa. Everybody, bro. That's when it was lit, man. Shout out to everybody, man, in my neighborhood where I was born and raised at. And if you want to hear more stories like this and about different gangs, not only from my neighborhood, they spread it all over the world, the assassinators. They just not in Sunset. Look it up, man. Google it, the assassinators. I already told you where you can see that. It gives you the whole history on them. It's public information. It's on classicnewyorkcitygangs.com. You already know this is on the lockout. My name is Warpath. Shout out to Demon. God bless. Stay up. Next time on the lockout, we got more stories, Rikers Island stories, and back-to-back content. Check us out on every podcast that there is. We on Spotify. We on Apple Podcasts. We on Castbox FM. We on Overcast. We on Google Podcasts. We on Radio Republic. And the list goes on. Did I say we on Spotify? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's get it. And Red Circle. Is the Red Circle, you could just go to the About section of this page, or if you're in a computer on the top. My Instagram is on the lockout _. Check us out. Our other YouTube page, Golden Culture. Culture with a K. Gang.